it to go horizontal, and I'm really happy about that. I hate when it only lets me do vertical. They changed it so now you have to go into advanced settings to switch it. It doesn't just let you click the little button on the side anymore. Anyways, it only took me a few months to figure it out. Doing good, doing good. Sorry, my dogs are barking. Hi, Garrett. How are you? I might have to quit what I'm doing to go in and lock them in their kennels. Hopefully, we won't have to do that. But you never know. Seriously? Just never know. Hi, Cindy. Let's get our incense going, our smudge wand going, and we can start. Alright, I like it. Not ready yet. Excuse me. I just had lunch, or dinner, or whatever you want to call it. Lunch for me. Alright, let's get this in the coffin over here. Hopefully it'll fit. Let's see if it'll fit. See if we can get it to fit in the hole. We did, yay! Fit in the hole perfectly. Love it when that happens. So, need my little broom, my little altar cleaner over here, my casting table cleaner, I should say. When you guys, if you guys use these little whisk brooms, you can. I like to put oils up here, and then use them to clean, and it smells pretty. That's what I like to do. I have a video coming up for the Patreon on how to do knot magic. Hold on, Cindy. I had to put my phone on the charger, but it should be okay to work. Hold on. How are you guys doing? How do you like being on this early? It's really loud. Put it over there. Super excited for the new moon. Are you really? Do you have a big rite coming up? I know I do. The biggest rite of my life. I always say that. Every time I say that. It's very exciting though. Very excited about it. Yeah. But not magic. I have not magic coming up today. I have some new herbs in that I need to go back in the house to bring out because I forgot to grab them when I came out here before I do that video. But I'm going to do, before I even get into all of that, I'm going to do the, I have 2 love spells that I'm going to be doing. And I am going to be using the water cauldrons because it's a weird moon, especially to you that video. Yeah, me too. It's not something I've talked a lot about in the Patreon, I don't think. So it's a powerful thing. It's one of my favorite ways to do spell work, to release energy, intentions, and all that good stuff. It's cool, man. And I know a lot of people do it. A lot of people do it differently than I do. And so that's another reason why I think it's good. Dig evil. That's why I think it's good to show my perspective on how to do not magic. Other people do it different than I do. And that's okay. Everyone has their own way, and it's all about the intention anyways. But kind of, sort of. And so I will be showing you guys how I do it, and so on and so on. Argument. But anyways, so I wanted to get on and hang out with you guys for a few minutes while I get set up, while I get settled into my seat, so to speak. And somebody asked me my opinion on something, and I didn't really want to give it because it's really none of my business. But I'm going to go ahead and talk about it just a little bit. Because I don't like telling people what to do like other occultists. Everyone does things their own way, and I love that, and I don't have a problem with it or nothing like that. But this is a question that someone asked me more than once. Meow, stay off of that table. More than once I've been asked on this, and so I'm just going to go ahead and give my opinion without being direct. Yeah. So, in occult books, there's all these rites, rituals, rites you can do, right, that are like for a bunch of different things. For soul ascension, and working with different, I'm just going to call them demons, working with different demons and things like that. And that's awesome. And working with different goddesses and different gods, and all kinds of different beings. Let's just say that. In all kinds of different occult books, in different everything. Okay, but some people. Okay, so if you go to, like, say your gift is making songs, right? Beautiful. I love it. I'm all about it. I encourage it. I support it 100%. But if you take, like, a ritual or a rite or a special prayer that opens a gate and to call forth specific demons or beings or whatever, and you take that prayer that goes to that specific rite and you make a song about it, and you put all those words in that song, and then Joe Blow comes along, and Joe Blow hasn't done the work to get up to that rite, that song, that prayer. He hasn't done the work. He's brand new, and he's singing that song, and you open Joe Blow, opens himself up, not knowing, to that, and then his life goes to shit. He doesn't know what happened. He thinks he's been cursed. He's like, oh, this isn't the path for me. All I did was sing this beautiful song that so and so wrote, and he doesn't know what happened. His life has gone to shit, and it's that person's fault for not doing the work and not, or for not knowing. I understand that. Probably don't, most people won't care. But the person who put the song out for public, I think, is responsible for that. Like, if you're gonna take a song out of an occult book that goes to, or if you're gonna take a prayer out of an occult book that opens a gate, that calls forth specific beings, um, and you've done the work, and you're ready for that, and it's beautiful, it's blessed by the gods, it's everything. Um, that's awesome, but you should keep that for yourself and for your own right. Or if you have other people in your circle who are also at that place, then cool. They can, link it to them so that they can also use it when they're doing that work. But to have it just out there for public when you could cause that other people a lot of damage, it's not cool. And I think that this is my opinion, and I'm not saying any names, but I keep getting asked about this, and I keep saying the same answer. It's none of my business. Don't ask me, it's none of my business. People are going to do what people are going to do. It's not on me, and I don't want anything to do with it, and I'm staying out of it. But I feel like maybe if I, hi Healing Witch, maybe if I mention it like this, then it won't like offend anyone or whatever, because everybody wants to be offended these days. And I'm not trying to tell anyone what to do. I'm not trying to tell nothing. This is my opinion, my channel, my opinion. So I think that you should not take someone else's rites and prayers out of their occult book and make songs out of them and then release it to the public. I think if you want to do that, that's cool, but keep it for yourself, for when you're doing the work, when you're invoking that being, cool. But to not release it to the public, because people don't know that that's what that is. Unless you put in there, this is to go with this, like, if you do all that, and you like put I don't know. I still feel kind of way about it, because you're taking someone else's prayers and their work out of an occult book. Not saying what occult book, could be any of them. Like, you could take it out of any occult book, and if it's meant to go with a specific rite, and then you have somebody who's not doing that specific rite or not at that place yet, and they're meditating on that song you wrote, and they're calling in, opening that gate and calling that in, then shit's gonna hit the fan for them. And it's irresponsible. I hope that when you have a beautiful talent of songwriting, why would you steal someone else's words? Well, you would steal someone else's words so that when you're doing the right yourself, you can sing it in a song to honor the gods or the being that you're working with. I get it. But why would you release it to the public for people who are not on that path, who don't know it goes to that? It's just, they think it's just a song to this god or whatever, or this demonic entity, or I don't know. I just feel like it's cool if you want to write it and you want to play it for yourself or for people in your circle who are at the same place and are doing the work. That's awesome. But to release it to the public is kind of sketchy. And I would be careful about that. That's all I'm going to say, because I know that if I did something like that, Hecate would call me out on the carpet real quick. She'd be like, don't you think this could happen? This could happen, that could happen. And I would be like, I'm sorry, I'll take it down. You know, it's just, I guess it's just really common sense. And being respectful of, as an author myself, I see this every day. People get sued all the time over this. And if the person has permission, then it's a totally different story. I know, but it's still my opinion. And I think even if you have permission to do it, that's just still my opinion. If you have permission or not. If you're keeping that public, and then Joe Blow comes along and starts meditating, or doing whatever with that song going, and then you're putting that into their subconscious, and then they're opening that up, and they don't have a relationship with that God or demon or whatever, then they're gonna get their ass fucked up. Yeah. That's all. That's all I'm going to say about it. So please don't ask me any more questions about it. Don't ask me how I feel about it, because I just answered you. So I don't want any more emails about it. I don't want to get involved in it. I'm not doing it, so I don't need to worry about it. You're not doing it, so you don't need to worry about it. So, let whoever's doing that worry about it, and just try to stay out of it, because you don't need to get in the middle of it. I don't need to get in the middle of it. But I did respond to it this one time because I keep getting asked. And so that's it. There's my answer. The end. And I don't want to hear about it again. Cool. Now then, how's your day? Construct. I have been super busy. I have a new potion and new oils that I've created for narcissistic assholes. How's Meow? He's out. He's running around in here. He's good. He's been running around. He was so cute earlier today. I was in my room getting ready, and I looked up at the cameras and I could see him sitting at the door, just sitting on the front porch staring at the door like this, like, is she coming? Is she coming now? How about now? He just sits there and stares at it until I come out. And I'm just like, that cat. Way to make you hustle. Special. He is special. But anyways, so yeah, I'm getting ready right now to do my love spells, and I'm really excited about it. And I have 2 that I'm going to be doing. One will be on video, and the other one will be in a private group. But they're the same spell, basically. And I'll be using my love water, my water cauldrons, and my fire cauldrons into the water cauldron. And that's going to kind of counteract our micro moon. And then we have an eclipse, right? So it's like, there's so much going on. The energy's crazy. Everybody's falling apart right now. Hi, Diaz. Alliance. Everybody is being really emotional, really cranky, really, like, just really focusing on the negative things in life right now instead of being positive. There's next month, there's a solar eclipse. Yeah. What is today? Today's an eclipse too, right? What is today's? Is today one too, Cindy? Or was it yesterday? I've been having a good time, but my coworkers have all been crying a bunch. I know, right? I'm fine. I'm like jamming right along, but people around me have really been having a hard month so far. It's like, it's really, I mean, I try so hard to not invalidate people's situations and what they're going through. And sometimes it could be so difficult for me because to not invalidate them, because I think that the things that they're so upset about are little. They're little. No, I'm not talking about everyone, so don't everybody start messaging me going, I really think it's just... No. I'm not talking about for everyone. And everyone's entitled to their feelings. If they're big or little, it doesn't matter. You're still entitled to your feelings. And I'm not invalidating anyone. I'm just saying, I see things differently than the way other people see them. So they might think that what's happening is like this huge thing. And I'm like, you're really that upset about that? Because I don't think that's that bad, but okay. Cool. Let's see what we could do to fix that. And I try to just not invalidate anyone because I know everyone's entitled to their feelings and on and on. But it's been a lot. Oh, and let's talk a little bit about my post because I know it was pretty harsh. But the thing is, God, this is like an ass chewing video, I guess. I really don't want it to be. And it's like I'm doing right now exactly what I just told everyone not to do. Okay. I wrote in the Kevin page that this moon cycle, I'm noticing a lot of depression, impatience, low energy, low vibration, body aches and pains, whining and complaining about every little thing in life kind of moon cycle. And then I said, do a cleansing bath, eat some chocolate, and drink some wine. You'll feel better. I don't know what to say. Okay, let's go into a positive place instead of a negative. How about that? So, you guys, have you heard of the grounding sheets? So there's these sheets, and they're woven with the silver string or whatever. And then you plug it in, has a plug, and then you plug it into the ground. And like in the third hole in your plug-in thing, you know, in your outlet, you plug it into the third hole. It has a special little thing. It just goes right there in the third hole. You don't put it in the other ones. It goes in the third hole where the grounding. That's the grounding one, right? And I was like, the gods are always telling me I need to ground, you need to surrender, you need to ground, you really need to ground, you need to ground, and I'm horrible at grounding. So I get really, hi Meow Meow, how are you? Come here. You want to come up here? Come here. Come here. Come on. Are you coming up here or not? Where are you? No? Alright, well then don't. I don't care. Anyway, so, you know, I'm just not good at it. It's not my thing. I need to do it. I need to be better at it, because if you don't ground and you're doing a lot of work with higher vibrational beings and things like that, and you're raising your vibrations and you're doing all these things, your body aches and pains will be really significant, um, and you need to ground to relax. You need to relax. Blah always tells me to surrender and ground. Surrender and ground. You're fine. And because I get really, hi, hi Christopher. I get really tensed up when I'm doing all the time. I get really tensed up, and then my joints hurt and my muscles hurt, and I get a lot of body aches and pains. And so you have to breathe, and you have to, you do all these things to try to feel better and relax your muscles. And I got like the vibration machine where you stand on it and it like shakes you. I got that. That probably made it worse, I think. I don't know, to be truthful. I like it though, but I feel like it made my muscles even sore. But it's really good for you anyways. So that didn't work so good for me. So then I saw this thing about these sheets. And so I've had them for about 3 days now. I bought some, and I think they might actually work. I didn't think they were going to work. I was like, you're right. It's not going to work. You're crazy. I watched all the videos on it and all of that, but I would have to say, honestly, I'm at least 50% less pain in my body with these sheets. I mean, I don't get a lot of sleep, but you can still lay in the bed on the sheets. They're plugged into the ground, and I'm like, my sleep, hold on, let me tell you. Where's my sleep is really sporadic. So last night I got up 1, 2, 3 times, and I got a total of 6 hours sleep. And so I'm up every hour, every 2 hours, and it's just how I am. And I'll wake up wide awake, like, and it'll be really hard for me to go back to sleep. But anyway, so it helps you. It helps me. It helped me rest. But my body doesn't hurt as bad. So I'm going to give it a thumbs up, because I'm going to tell people that I know that go through the same things I go through to try them, because they're helping me. But like I said, I've only had them for 3 nights, and I can feel it. Let me tell you, I can feel it. I know. It's crazy. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to increasing. I don't know how to describe it, but I could feel like these little, I could feel the energy moving around in my body when I lay on them. And it is so cool. And I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know all the science behind it. Even though I watch the videos, I'm not an expert. So I'm just going to tell you to look it up. Grounding sheets. There's tons of information everywhere about them. There's a lot of reels on Facebook about it. There's YouTube videos. There's TikTok videos on them. It's out. It's out there. Do your own research, and if you think it'll benefit you, I give it a thumbs up, because I'm only on my 3rd night. I think the first night I only was on them for like maybe an hour or two. Second night, like 3 hours. I think I got 3 hours the second night, and then last night I got 6 hours. And so, yeah, I recommend it. Look it up though. Do your own research. Check it out. Make sure it's right for you. And they're kind of, I want to say they're kind of expensive, but they're really not any more expensive than other sheets. I think they're like $100 for a king size. So I think that's reasonable. You should do it. You'll benefit from it too. Because I know what you do too, just like me. So get them, check it out. If you have like inflammation, if you have a hard time relaxing and letting that grounding and do it. Just try it. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. And if it doesn't work for you, then you still got sheets. So who cares? Yeah. There you go. Positive note. Now, we're going to hop over to pro bono. And I'm not focusing on the negative, but I have a lot of clients that are. And so I want to tell you, I don't mind doing pro bono. I do it all the time, all the time. I usually do them like once or twice a week, pro bono work. All the time doing stuff for my clients. If they're in a jam, they call me, Blue, I need your help. Could you put this on for me, put that on for me? And I do it right away. I don't fuck around. I just go to get it on, and I'm happy to do that for people and things like that. But lately, it's been for things that aren't emergencies. I've been getting ridiculous requests. Hi, Divine Spirit. I've been getting ridiculous requests that are not emergencies, and then I get pissed off. Because then I feel like you're taking advantage of me, and then you cross the line with me, and then we're going to have a fucking problem. Because then I get angry, and you took my kindness for granted, and I will get mad about that. Because I'm always hopping on and doing emergency work, and helping everyone as much as I can. And yes, I get paid to do spell work, and I should. And but sometimes people and my clients will have shit going on in their life, and they need a little extra help real quick. And I'm happy to do that. Divine Spirit says hello, Spirit Box. And and I'm happy to do that for my clients. But if you're not my client, then I probably won't do anything for you. I'll just not, you know, I usually won't do it if you're not a client. Um, but because I have enough to do with my clients as it is. I'm not going to do free work for people that I don't even know. I have in the past, but I don't usually do it, and I don't want to do it. So I probably won't do it anymore. But I just want to say that if it's not an emergency, if it's just you're having a bad day and you want a little extra energy so that you could feel better getting through your day, well, what's wrong? Nothing. I'm just having a bad day, and that's it. I'm like, so you want me to stop everything I'm doing in my life and run out to temple and put a candle on for you just because you're having a bad day, but you don't know why? There's nothing really wrong. You just need a little extra kick of energy. And you want me to do that for free. And that's not nice. That's not okay. Everyone has bad days. Welcome to being human. Um, we all have things that we have to go through in life. And I agree, magic is for every situation and everything. And if you want to pay me to rush out and put a candle on for you, then that's a different story. But if you want me to just drop everything I'm doing and run out and put a candle on you just because you're cute, that's not going to work for me. That's not nice. Like, no. Now, if you're sick and in the hospital and something's wrong and you don't know what it is and blah, 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 then yes, I'll do that happily. But there is nothing wrong. Oh, I got a flat tire. I better call Blue to put a candle on me because my tire's flat. No, no, no. Don't call me to do magic because you got a flat tire. Don't call me to do magic because you have a runny nose. Don't call me to do magic because you're cranky one day. Don't do that to me. Like, I have other things to do. And I mean, like I said, if it's an emergency, then yes, call me by all means. But if it's not, if it's just being human, if it's just living in this world, then don't expect me to rush out and do magic for you because stupid reasons. My car won't start. You gotta do a spell. Somebody's attacking me. I just know it. No. Your battery's just dead and you need a jump. I'm sorry. But that's normal stuff. These are just being part of this world, and that's ridiculous. Hi, Heavy C. So try to keep that in mind because I will get mad if you're doing that to me. I will get offended by that, and I will put you on a no casting list. I mean, if you get a flat tire and you want me to rush out and put a candle on for you and you want to pay me to do that, then fine. I'm happy to do it. It's ridiculous, but I'll do it if you want to pay for it. But don't think that I'm going to come out and do, and I'm just using that as an example, okay? Like, this is the kind of shit that's been coming in, like, from people. Similar things, okay? It's been ridiculous. So as much as I love you all and I appreciate you all and I'm always here for you guys, please respect my time and respect that some things you're going to have to handle on your own. Some things don't require witchcraft to fix. You can go out and change your flat tire or fix whatever little problem you're having um, yourself. Use your problem solving skills. And if you feel like there's negative energy on you or evil eye on you, and you want me to get it off of you, I'm happy to do that, but you're going to send me donations. I'm not doing it for free. People get evil eye on them, just going to Walmart. I'm not going to be doing free spells for people because they're sensitives and they went to Walmart and everybody was looking at them because they were dressed weird or whatever, and and or they're something happened and everybody was giving them dirty looks, and I don't know. I'm not going to be doing that for free. This is just you're going to have to learn how to um, deal with the energy. Like if you're, especially if you're sensitive, then you need to learn how to ground and how to do cleansing baths and how to stop things from following you home and how to recognize if that's not your energy, then why are you holding on to it, and push it off of you and close the door so it can't follow you home. Get those sheets. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything's not about doing spell work. Like, you gotta at some point, I mean, I don't mind doing it a few times till you get the hang of it and you start learning how to control your own abilities. That's fine. But, you really gotta at some point start educating yourself on things and how to handle things. If you're a medium, if you're a sensitive, if you're, having these issues because of this type of thing, then that's different. But you are still going to have to be responsible for your own abilities. I mean, I can help you for a little bit, but then you're going to have to be big boys and girls and handle your shit. And I know it's hard and scary at first, and that's why, if it's brand new to you, I'm not really hard on you. But later, when it's been going on for a while, then I'm going to start cracking down on you and being like, no. Mm-mm. Handle your shit. Handle your own stuff. You gotta, and I'll start sending you links, videos to watch, or, I mean, I'm really cool about it. I don't just like cut you off and throw you in the street. I try to help you educate yourself, um, by sending you videos to watch, giving you mantras to listen to, um, giving you recipes for cleansing baths, giving you, you know, recipes for floor sweeps, just to get the residual out of your house, things like that. I help you guys with all of that stuff. And all of that stuff is also available in my Patreon. So if you go into my about information on my YouTube channel here, it'll show Patreon, and then it'll have my Patreon name and everything on there. My account's on there. Just go to it, copy paste it in the Patreon. Um, and you can watch all the videos. There's bunches of them. I don't know. There's over 100 videos in there now, and um, there's all kinds of stuff on protection and cleansing and I don't know, all kinds of things. Tons of it. So, anyways, I encourage you all. I know this moon cycle's been really weird, and everybody thinks that their life's going to be over tomorrow, but it's not. You'll be okay. Um, and work with water. Get in the tub. Take a salt bath. Drink a glass of wine. You'll be good. Get those sheets. I'm telling you. I can feel them. They're really cool. Um, I just kind of, it's such a weird feeling. I don't even know what it's doing exactly. They're just grounding sheets, so you wouldn't think you would be able to feel it, but I don't know. I don't know why. But I could feel like the little tingles. So I don't know why. It's kind of strange. But it doesn't hurt. But I can definitely feel the little tingles. But I don't think you're supposed to feel anything because it's just grounding, right? I don't know. I had to do better research, I guess, to figure that out. But I never had them before. And like I said, it's only my third night. But I'll have to look into it and see why there's the little tingles because I can feel it. I don't know if it's like pulling energy out of me or balancing. I don't know what it's doing, but there's something there. There's something to it. I'm telling you. Try him. Um, anyways, I'm going to get off of here and go. I'm looking at my cauldrons over there. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 water cauldrons now. And I love them. They're so pretty. Because, you know, the water cauldrons don't get burned, so they stay nice and new and shiny and pretty looking all the time. And my other ones are like, they're bad. They're all burnt. Anyways, so I'm going to go grab my cauldrons and get my love spells done. Hi, Steve. I'm just getting ready to get off. How's your day? I might even do a fire. It's getting a little chilly in here. Yeah, I think I might, actually. All right, guys. Well, I love you all. Thank. It cut out before I did. Better day, cool day. All right. Good night. Have a good week. Have a good weekend, you guys. Peace out.